I need a booster seat. Jesus.
Elongate your spine.
I need to order a booster seat one of these days.
No, you do not.
I do.
No, you're tall.
I need the fan world to know that I'm ringing. Okay, ready? Hello, world, and welcome back to another podcast with me and Alex. We are the Lavenders. I feel like I'm shouting.
No, you're good.
Greetings.
Hello.
Okay, I really am short compared to you.
No, you're
Guys,
not.
in real life, I am taller than her. She's just sitting on her feet, which are big feet right now.
I'm not sitting on my feet. I'm just like elongating my spine to the best of my abilities.
I do that in theory. Do you want to talk about what today's episode is?
Yes. So today we decided to do dating advice questions. We had some people in our DMs send us some messages, some questions, and we just thought we'd gather them and answer them to the best of our ability today.
We are pros at dating, everybody. Alex has been on no first dates this year, and I have been on technically one first date this year, but I don't know if I call that a technical first date because it ended with me almost looking for it ended with me looking for pepper spray. And so we can still call it a first date, but it is what it is. Anywho, you all reached out to us asking for fabulous dating advice, and we are here to offer our utmost pivotal advice because obviously we are the smarty pants.
So knowledgeable.
Your pants are very smart. Mine are giving comfy, but I deserve comfy. It's raining today.
You do deserve comfy.
Oh my God. Speaking of rain, by the way, it dawned on me as I was driving earlier today. People either are, have you ever experienced this? When the windshield wipers are going, do you try to either up the people and have yours go faster or try to downplay it to pretend like you're a better pro at seeing through the rain?
No, I up mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like so sometimes when I'm driving in the rain, I try to lower it as little as possible so that way I'm competing with the person next to me.
Oh, I've never paid attention to the people next to
Oh my
me.
God, I'm always paying attention to the people. Really? What?
No.
I always pay attention to the people's windshield wiping speed of the people next to me. Is that really not a thing you do, or are you just saying that for the camera?
No, I really don't.
What?
I'm more in the mindset of like, holy shit, don't crash the car. And any fuzziness of the rain has to be immediately taken care
Honey,
of.
we're different drivers. Sometimes when I'm driving, that's all I care about. I have to mentally tell myself I don't care what other people think. But also when I'm driving, I'm super self-conscious that other people are noticing, oh my God, your windshield wipers are going so freaking fast. You must be a crazy Los Angeles bred person, which I am, proudly so.
Yeah.
Angeles all the way. Los. But then again, I'm thinking, oh my God, I am such a better driver than you. Let me lower my windshields to the best of my visibilities.
No. As soon as the rain comes down and gone immediately.
Well,
I feel like it affects my vision even though I have glasses on.
we may as well address the elephant in the room. I have a boob. I got it the other day. So as many of you know, I'm getting a septorhinoplasty in a little over a week. It's actually going to be 8 days from today, next Tuesday, which is so exciting. But I had actually, by the time you listen to this, it'll be less than a week but when I'm getting the nose job. But I went for a consultation, my final consultation with the doc the other week, and I asked him if I could take home a breast implant, silicone 350 cc's, because it's just the perfect amount to grab and squeeze and play with as like an ADHDer's fidget dream.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me one.
It is really nice.
So this is my new fidget for the videos and pod.
It makes me want a boob job.
It makes me want you to get a boob job so I can play with them 24/7 rather than just when I'm home in bed with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that came out weird. I do not play with Alex's boobs when I'm in bed. We do not share a bed. We have almost shared a bed after New Year's because I was drunk and we were having a sleepover. Okay, wait, that also does not make sense. We were not ever going to have coital relations in that bed. Anywho, I can't wait for you to get a boob job because then I could just go and
Well, I don't know if I'm
squeeze
going to
them.
get one, but...
Well, if you do, I want to play with them.
Okay, you can.
So shall we hit on with dating advice? Also, I got a perm. Sorry, I meant to say that earlier. Oh, okay, let's go on. Okay, so I think you did all the prep work
I
and
did.
got us these fabulous lavender index cards.
Well, Garrett helped me.
Okay, so I'm going to read the first one. Ready, everybody?
Can you read my handwriting?
Actually, I can. It's very neat.
Oh.
He's amazing in person, but terrible at texting. Should that matter? Oh. Should it, Alex?
I think yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Do tell. Pray tell.
I think if someone is giving you 100% of their energy in person, but their texting is lacking and maybe you don't hear from them for hours or it's dry, I feel like maybe he's texting somebody else. I think if he's amazing with you in person, it's because you have all of his attention, but maybe you don't have all of his attention on his phone.
I wish I had a red flag to wave to your answer. I disagree.
Okay.
I happen to be fabulously bad at texting, except for people that are having anxiety holding relationships with me, where like the relationship is structured around anxious attachment, which I have desperately bad. Okay, I don't know why I said that. I know I'm not a good texter. I am much more of a prolific audibler in person, and my like charm and pizzazz doesn't come across in text.
Interesting. Because I would say it does.
Well, no, it was like what we talked about. Well, thank you. But it was like what we talked about yesterday, how the man that said FaceTiming is bleh. Like, I would much rather FaceTime than text,
Oh, yeah, me too.
you know?
Me too.
And most of the time when my text comes out good, it's because I'm speeching to it. And Siri's either writing it or I'm just doing a voice memo.
You're speeching.
Speeching, because my voice changes in tone.
Right.
Actually, this is for another episode, but be true to you in your tone.
Yeah.
Anywho, that's my answer to this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's really situational to the person. And I agree. Like, I am also not a great texter. And I am probably better in person than I am over the phone. But I don't know.
Do you want to read number 2?
Yes, I will read number 2. Do you think it's okay to keep a backup option?
Ooh. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm such a player, and I always have a Rolodex of options. And on that note, if you're interested in me, please call me because I need a primary and I need a backup. I have none right now. But no, I think that I believe in true love. I truly, truly do believe in true love. I think that if you are a soulful connection to somebody, then it's like, hold up your finger. See, look, this one. Our fingers match. Our ring fingers, they match and mesh and go perfect. If someone out there has a bad mesh, then I'm not staying with them. I'm not going to marry them. But if I'm dating, it's because I want to marry you eventually. And I see a future. And I don't want to back up because then that means the marriage might not fall through or pass on. And obviously, we've only been dating 3 days, but I still will want to marry you one day or else I'm not wasting my time with you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
No, I agree with what you said, like dating to marry. I'm a big believer in that. However, I think maybe it's not a backup, but I think, how do I want to say this? I think it's okay if you're speaking and talking to multiple people at once, if you're not in an actual relationship.
Oh, fair. I mean,
Or if you're not in like an exclusive whatever the hell. So if that's considered a backup, maybe going on dates with multiple people just to see who you like and where you want things to go with each person, that's one thing. But I don't know if that's considered a backup or not.
well, I feel like, so it used to be in the heydays, you fall in love with someone, you ask them to go on a date, and then you go on a date with them, you go home from your date, and they're all you're thinking about because you use your landline to connect with them and what so forth. Nowadays, you have these stupid apps. That's right, they're stupid. And you have the fallacy of endless opportunity where you go on a date with someone and they're perfect for you, except there's potential that there's someone that has slightly better teeth or a little pricier eye or a thicker wallet. And you hold out for them, so you let go of what's perfect in front of you now for someone else. And that's this like idea. And I feel like that is what leads to that is you have backup options, not necessarily backup options, but you're keeping the door open for someone that potentially could be that slightly better mark. Well, for the record, I have a thick wallet. It might be full of coupons, but it's still very thick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next card.
Yes.
Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating? What does that mean?
So physical cheating is doing things physically with another human being while you're in a relationship. Kiss. What?
Sex.
Yeah. Sex. What do you call it?
Coitus.
Yeah, there you go. Any of that stuff. But emotional cheating is more so getting a connection with somebody on an emotional level. That's what happens sometimes with coworkers, or sometimes people go on dating apps and chat for a long time with these people knowing that they're in a relationship, but they're seeking that emotional validation outside of the relationship. So which one do you think is worse?
I think infidelity is deplorable and despicable in nature.
Right, but which one's worse?
Oh.
Emotional or physical cheating?
Well, I think physical cheating is diabolical. But I think emotional cheating is deplorable. I think they're both like different variations of. This is like Sophie's Choice. What is Sophie's Choice? Is it not like Sophie's Choice?
Do you know what the story of Sophie's Choice is?
I just know that in an episode of Modern Family, Cameron's going, do I pick you or do I pick you? Do I pick you? That's not how his voice sounds, but I'm picturing him saying it in this like romanticized way of picking someone he loves over another one he loves.
Right. No, Sophie's Choice has to do with the Holocaust.
I thought it was Meryl Streep. She played the actress. Okay, I take it back. This has nothing to do with Sophie's Choice. I think physical cheating is worse.
Okay. I think emotional cheating's worse. Because you could have sex with somebody and have it be completely meaningless. But I think emotional cheating, it is deeper than physical cheating.
Why do you guys ask these questions of us? I mean, does it look like I know the difference? Or what is worse? Anywho, that makes sense though.
Yeah. And prayers to whoever sent that.
Amen to you and yours.
Yeah.
And sorry you asked this right around Valentine's Day. I really hope you're not battling anything that's similar to that.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Is it a red flag if they still follow their ex?
Ooh, now it depends. Is this a former straight that became a gay? Is the person that submitted this question someone that used to be straight and now is a gay or a lesbian? Because if you are, that's a very different ballgame than if you're a straight going to another straight.
Let's say it's either straight with straight or gay with gay.
Okay, now, I think that is some serious issues. And that's not just because someone in my family does that. And some of my dear friends also do that. I want to say that I personally, if I move on from someone, I moved on. And I can definitely remain friends with them. I have no issues with remaining in following terms as long as the reason you're following is because you have feelings for them as a friend and you want what's best for them, not that you still have feelings for them because you want to them, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. I don't follow either of my ex-boyfriends on social media. One, not really.
You could say it blocked.
One did block me.
I was blocked too, honey.
Yeah. And then the other one doesn't have social media. So
Interesting.
Not that I could control either narrative, but I do think if I were to get into another relationship, I would have naturally chose to unfollow them. I'm just not in a relationship right now.
See, I would remain in following. I would want to stay friends with them. I mean, we've shared. Life is so precious. Literally, the second that we're talking in this very moment, we're never going to get back. You listening are never going to get this moment back, which means, first of all, we're very thankful you're spending the time listening to us gab away about stuff we clearly know a lot about. But secondly, like the time you're spending with someone should be something that was worth spent. And so I want to hold on to these memories of whatever they may be. And I want to remain in contact with you, not because I want to go and have some fun in the bedroom, but because you took a part of my life that I'm never going to get back. And so and obviously I was with you because I had feelings for you or liked you or something about you, but to each their own.
But what if you were dating somebody and you really liked them and things were going really well, but they still followed their ex on Instagram?
I don't necessarily have that type of jealousy issue. My issues are more attachment based. So, like, you can follow anyone you want as long as when I text you, you're going to reply that you love me with lots of heart emojis because that's how I was raised by my mother. She sends me 20 heart emojis in one text. Good luck to my next lover who's going to do that. But, that's just my needs are not necessarily caring who's texting you or that stuff. It's making sure that you still love me because I know I am Ialak.
So you don't think there's ever going to be, let's say hypothetically in this situation, there would never be a part of you that's going to be like, do you like them as a friend now? Do you still think about them in romantically?
Of my partner?
Yeah.
My future lover?
Yeah, if they still follow their ex.
Well,
is there a part of you that's going to be like, why? Like, what's the reason? For friendliness, for romantic?
I have a crystal ball downstairs.
Okay.
I don't need to ask them that. I just need them to put their fingers on that thing and I can tell.
Okay, but what about for the viewer that asked?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about you guys. Okay, if you are out there.
Doesn't have a crystal ball.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot about you guys out there were the ones asking this. Okay. I think you should get over that hump, honey. Denial is a river in Egypt. He is not caring about that ex, or she is not caring about that ex. He has a thing for you, and may just want to be friends with their ex.
Okay. What would you do if you got into a relationship and your partner wanted you to unfollow your ex?
There would be problems there. I completely understand that there is this thing called jealousy. I'm not following any of my exes, be it so I only have one ex, and I'm not following her because I was blocked by her, which is totally fine. She did like a TikTok of mine the other day, which did bring joy to my heart because I actually do miss her. Spending time with her, not in like the romantic way, but she was such a good friend. All this is to say is I wish she was back in my life. And if she was following me and I was following her on social media and I had a new lover come into my life that says I have to unfollow her, we would have to have a serious talk if we want to stay lovers, truthfully. Mm-hmm. Because they need to have trust in me that I'm not going to go boink my ex. Because I'm not going to do that. I'm with you because I want to be with you.
Right. I like that. That's a good answer.
Thank you. Question 5. Mm-hmm. Double texting. Is it confidence or desperation? Is it confidence or desperation?
Confidence.
Is that because you double text a lot?
Yes.
I'd like to agree. I don't think there's anything desperate about double texting. I think that we live in a world where someone could get 1,000 text messages in a day. We learned this thing when I worked at the White House. It's called bumping. I don't know if you use this in your field right now, but if you sent an email, like say I sent an email yesterday and I still haven't heard back from them, I would reply all and say, bumping to the top of your inbox. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Double texting is the same thing. It's not shameful. It's brava.
Even if it's not, would you say, okay, let's say it's not like a bumping situation. Let's say it's like, oh, I said something and then all of a sudden hours later I have this new idea and I want to express it. Would you?
That's not double texting, hun.
Yes, it is. It's saying it's texting twice, double in a row.
Oh, I will. If someone wants to have, if I have an idea and I want to talk to someone, I will send them 15 texts in a row.
Yeah, there you go.
I have it's not shameful, and I have zero shame if it is shameful because clearly I have some great thing in my brain that I want to tell you. You should be honored that that's coming to your inbox.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Thank you.
I have no shame in sending.
Sin vergüenza.
Yeah.
Next question.
What?
Next question.
Is flirting cheating?
No. To our loyal fan base questioner that asked that question, what do you mean by flirting? I mean, like twirling your finger around your hair, licking your lips, or is it like when the waitress comes, flattering them with their smile, like complimenting them? Like, what are we talking about here? You need to ask more detailed questions. What is your interpretation of flirting?
I think flirting is cheating.
What type of flirting, though? There's multiple types.
I think if you're like trying to get someone's attention or want to be cheeky with an individual for whatever reason, or you like having some flirtatious attention around you, cheating. Cheating.
No.
Cheating.
First of all, I can't help it that I talk in flirtation. Second of all, I can't help it if someone is flirting with me because I just look so dang good.
You shut it down. Shut it down.
No, that's
Yes.
toxic.
It's not toxic.
Yes.
You're not. You're in a relationship.
I flirted yesterday.
But okay, again, you're single right now.
Okay, I think we need to do a focus group here on the difference between being nice and flirting, because I think the line can get crossed and someone might accuse someone else of being flirting when they're just being nice.
Being nice is not flirting. Being nice
Complimenting someone on their eyes, I don't think is a flirt.
Oh, I think that's a flirt.
You see?
I don't
I
think.
think that's just a kind compliment to give.
I don't think.
I don't
you
say that in terms of I want to go sex with you. I say that in terms of you have beautiful eyes and I think you should be proud of that.
I think that's a very nice thing to say to somebody. And I applaud you on saying that to strangers and feeling brave enough to. However, if my boyfriend and I were at a breakfast and the waitress had these piercing, beautiful eyes and he commented on it, I'd be mad.
Well, I would not if you're out there.
Really?
No.
If you're
But I think there's a lot less gay men out there that are living around us.
if you're let's say you're on a date with a man, your boyfriend, you're in love, your lover, and this huge, jacked, muscular, sexy Abercrombie and Fitch model of a man was your waiter. And your boyfriend said something about like, oh my God, like, do you hit the gym? Like, you have such a nice body.
Well, it depends how they say it.
That would that be flirting?
No, because if that type of person were to come up to the table and I were to be the one to make a comment, I would say, oh my God, look at your muscles. They're huge. Clearly, I'm not trying to go have sex with them.
No, but I'm not saying this. I'm saying your partner said something
Right,
like
but
that.
it depends. Like if they were to say it, like if I would never say it like that. If they were to say it like that, I would question like, why are they saying that? And clearly, are my muscles not to your caliber? But like, if they were to say, "Oh my God, your muscles are huge, good for you," I have no issue with that. Or if you were to say, "Your jawline is literally chiseled as can be," congratulations. They deserve to hear it. Everyone, I believe in a world where everyone should be, instead of flipping someone off, you should promote them up by as many means as possible.
Okay, I need you to elaborate on that.
Like just because I tell you you have an attribute that is amazing doesn't mean I want to go have sex with you.
Yes, but I think like you could say nice things to people that is not flirty. But I think there are certain ways to flirt with people that is also a compliment. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I think compliments come in all sounds, shapes, and sizes, and I'm going to bestow it upon the dude owner of that as can be.
Like if I were in a relationship and he told someone like, "Oh my God, thank you, you're so nice." That's a compliment, and that's a nice thing to say to somebody. That's not necessarily flirting.
Well, if your boyfriend were to say, "Oh my God, your scent is amazing," who makes it? Or they might be gay. Or if they were to say, "You smell so good," Would you get offended by that?
This is why I want a producer here, because I would like to have a third party.
Both our producers are out tonight. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I have these opinions, and then hearing other people's takes on them, I reflect on my own and like, maybe I am wrong.
Good.
Maybe I am wrong, but as of now, until I hear a third party's opinion.
Ooh. Sorry, I read to my next question.
Okay, you know what? Continue. Next question.
Question 7. You frisky you who sent this one in. Should you delete pictures of your ex? Ooh, spicy. What do you say?
I don't think you have to.
But it's okay to flirt. I mean, not okay to flirt.
Listen, this is something that what I do. Again, I'm not in a relationship, but I have on the iPhone, you could have a little hidden folder tab. I have all of my pictures from my 2 ex-boyfriends in the hidden folder. Do I scroll through and look at them ever? No, I don't feel the need to. But it's all of our memories. But it's like what you said earlier in terms of having memories with people, following them and unfollowing them on Instagram, like that whole debate. I think photos they're just pictures and stills of events and stuff like that I wouldn't want to delete forever. I hide them and I would never have them open in my camera roll, but I think it's important to look back maybe one day and be like, oh my God, I remember that. Or I did have that much. I had a lot of fun with that person. I hope they're doing well.
Interesting.
It's in the past. There's a healthy boundary with me, the photo, and the person.
That's a fair choice to make.
Yeah.
I personally deleted all my pictures because I was so heartbroken.
But do you have any regret looking back at it now?
Looking for those pictures?
Yeah.
No, because
like looking back, do you regret deleting?
No. I think that I mean, I have memories and that'll always stay with me. And if I need to find a picture, I'm sure I could find it in our text message group or whatnot. But I also have like 60,000 things on my camera roll, not including videos. So like, I'm sure I have a ton of pictures of my exes on, or singular ex on there. I really want to say exes one day though. So let's make that a goal. No, but I'm sure I have plenty of pictures of her on there. It also, I feel like, doesn't matter because I'm a homosexual nowadays. But I mean, less about me caring about what my future partner would care if I still had these pictures, and more about me looking at these pictures and crying like a baby. You know, like it was sad. Also, very, very sad.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it happened in the past. And I think if I were dating a man and he had pictures of his ex, it wouldn't bother me. Like they had a history, they had a chapter. It was significant for them. It's over. I would hope he doesn't look at them every day and reminisce, but to want to keep them, I don't think is a bad thing.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
That's very strong of you and big of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you rather date someone boring but stable or exciting but chaotic?
Ew. Okay, I have a lot of follow-up questions from you, mysterious anonymous contributor. Firstly, can you repeat the question? I'm feeling short-term memory loss right now. I know it was a great question.
Would you rather date someone boring but stable or exciting but chaotic?
Exciting and chaotic. It's not but chaotic, it's and chaotic. I mean, I love the excitement of life and the throws that this person can put at me. However, if the like chaotic and what word?
Exciting.
Oh, if the chaotic part of that exciting is like, I'll threaten to kill you or like scary things, then absolutely not. I'll take an exciting and boring person. But
It's not exciting and boring. It's boring and stable, or you can't. It's one or the other. It's
okay,
stable and boring, or chaotic but exciting.
I'm going to quote Modern Family here.
Okay.
You can't have two of the same. And I know I'm an exciting and chaotic, but also stable and mindful soul. So basically, this is to say if you're an exciting person out there and have wigs, does that make you chaotic? No. So I'll take the exciting, leave the chaotic.
No, that's not. That's not an option. You have to pick.
Well, that's stupid.
Well, that's what they asked. So,
ask detailed questions.
Would you rather, because I feel like you've picked only the exciting, would you rather have someone boring and stable or exciting but chaotic? The chaotic comes with it. Like, you can't take out the chaotic.
I want that.
Okay.
But I also want someone that'll match my level. Well, no, I want someone to match my levels, but I feel like having two positives and no negatives. That's not to say you're a negative person if you're stable and boring. But maybe stability and boringness is what I need sometimes. I mean, clearly it's not what I want, but it might be what I need. What about you?
I would say stable and boring. Listen, and here's my reasoning.
Okay, that yawn was very well timed. It was very well timed because I think that's a yawnful answer. And who continue?
Let me tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Please.
Because I think I am a very chaotic individual and I'm exciting. And I think I would need someone, if I'm going up and down, I need someone to be my constant. I need someone to be even keel, patient, understanding, while I'm the one all over the place. I need my rock.
That was Modern Family's lesson.
So that's why I think I would pick. Because for the longevity's sake of a life partner, I feel like there cannot be two of me. That would not work well.
No, that's a fair point. Okay, I'd like to change my answer. You are a smart person who asked this question. Good on you.
Yes.
Good on you.
Yes.
Next question.
Yes.
Okay, here's the question. Hang on. Oh, this is my last question to read.
Yeah.
Well, that's so sad. Okay. Is it worse to forget an anniversary or to give a terrible gift? What? Let me reread this. Sorry, people. Is it worse to forget an anniversary or is it worse to give a terrible gift? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are you someone that's listening to us that's already married? Question mark. And have had multiple anniversaries? I think our fan base is growing exponentially. I know for a fact that we have business people in their 60s listening to us. And so, ta-ta for that. But back to the question at foot. What's your answer?
I think it's worse to forget the anniversary in general than just to give a bad gift.
I agree. I don't like forgetting dates. I mean, and a terrible gift to you might be the brilliant gift from them. So
imagine you're with someone for 10 plus years. It's your 10th wedding anniversary. You get them a thoughtful gift, maybe a scrapbook, maybe a piece of jewelry, maybe something handmade.
What?
And they get you a soap dispenser.
Okay, first of all, I bought myself a gift of a soap dispenser from Williams Sonoma, and it is one of I've literally quoted myself multiple times saying this. It's one of the greatest things I've ever spent money on. I love every ounce of soap that comes out of that thing because it's so fun to look at. So if you got me a soap dispenser that I loved, it would be a wonderful gift for an anniversary.
For 10 years.
Okay, never mind. 14 karat jewelry is right around the corner from here. And I happen to have a lovely sales associate that I know. and she gets wonderful deals from me.
Should we do the last question now?
Yeah. Oh, it's not me. Sorry. What's the last question?
How soon is too soon to fart in front of someone you're dating?
Oh, this is a great question. It's not just because you have two tutors up here. I think farting in a relationship is a pivotal moment in life. I happen to not fart in public,
What?
nor do I fart in private. I just don't fart. That's a lie. I have IBS, but I only fart in the bathroom, and that's mostly because I never know if it's just a toot or if it's something more. Again, IBS. It's true. It's true. That's not to say that if I'm ever... I have tooted with you outside the door. I've had no problems with that. Have you heard me toot before? You see? Now,
Heard
you
you poo
toot
before.
You've toot all the time in front of me. And I have, but again, we're like in a relationship that can never be thneated. I think if you can start tooting with your partner within the first month, you are set in platinum. That might be a stretch.
First month of knowing them or first month of being in the
In
relationship?
In the relationship. First month of knowing, you might not be in a relationship for 3 more months.
Right.
If you can toot within the first month of being in the relationship, I think, because there's nothing more unsettling. This was actually in an episode of Sex and the City. You know, she tooted with Mr. Big in bed, and then she literally jumped out of bed in the middle of the night and ran back to her place and didn't call him for like a couple days. You don't want that to happen to you, honey. You just don't. Toot a loot. Toot all the way.
I think it's definitely a level of comfortability that's just dependent on the person. But if you say I love you, you should fart in front of them.
Oh, and on that note, it's better to make a fart that has noise than a fart that's silent because it's a different type of gas that comes out this is true science. It's a different type of fart that comes out when it's a quiet one versus one that makes noise. The ones that make noise typically don't have a smell associated with it unless you didn't clean yourself properly before you did the toot. Toots that come out that are silenced, there's a reason they're called them silent but deadlies, but they are typically much more smelly. So always be alert to make a toot that makes a noise rather than one that's silent because that'll be beneficial for both your schnozzes. Was that really the last question? Congratulations. Thank you guys for submitting questions to us. That was so lovely.
It was so much fun.
It really was.
We're such experts on the subject.
Clearly, if you can't tell by our glasses.
By our glasses.
I mean, we're smarticles.
We are.
And these are spectacles because we're smarticles. And we have long-lived lives of dating multiple people. And for the last question especially, we're very knowledgeable about the matter. So keep messaging us. Email Garrett. His email is garrett@dwotus.com. DM us on the Lavenders account or on our personal accounts. It all gets funneled to us. Okay, everyone, it's about that time. I mean, it is that time. Time to share our Lavendy of the week. Let's get a drum roll.
My mother. Kath, you've been a great supporter. A very good critique. Actually, she hasn't really actually criticized anything.
Love you so much.
Little silly, goofy individual that...
Oh, I love her. Literally to bits and pieces.
Oh, she loves you so much. She loves you so, so much.
It's a dual love.
Yeah.
But thank you for being our biggest supporter, and we love you. I know Alex, her love for you is beyond the moon and back. So, anywho, we're going to wrap up. Thank you for tuning into today's video and podcast. Doy.
Thank you to everyone that DM'd us relationship advice and trusted us with answering them to our best of our abilities.
And for those who have shared concerns in the past about my height, I am ordering a booster seat, not to worry. I am 5'9".
He is taller than me.
Alex is just weirdly tall in these videos. So don't be alarmed. Things are getting fixed for that.
Maybe the floor is like that.
Something must be the matter because I'm not looking at eye level when I look straight. I have to look up.
Do you want to switch seats real quick?
Absolutely not. I have a pimple on the other side of my face, and that's being hidden perfectly right now. Okay, everyone, love you. Tune in next week for another pod. Cut! Okay.
Okay, how do we...
Produced by our wonderful Duotis Studios.